Alright, happy finally Friday, folks. It's Friday afternoon, just after lunchtime. Just finished a good burger, some fries, and now I'm ready to talk about time, part 2 of my series on time. If you remember, one of the items that people wish that they had more of, excuse me, is time. And so that was kind of the theme behind this series, three-part series. The first part, if you remember, was about distractions and all the distractions that are out there in this world that help take away from your precious time, whether it be TV, social media, video games, online games, games on your phone. Plenty of distractions out there. But anyways, now we're moving on to part 2. We're going to talk about goals and how goals are going to help you to better manage your time. So stick with the theme of patio pondering and stick with the mind, body, and soul theme with goals. So we're going to set goals for our mind, set goals for our body, and set goals for our soul. Now, so several different ways you can go about this, but you want to look at the big picture and then kind of bring it on into what can you do on a short-term basis to achieve your goals long-term. So, many people have goals for what they want to accomplish in life, goals for their mind, educational goals. So you might be in college right now, and your long-term goal is to achieve a bachelor's degree. So what are you going to do about that? How are you going to achieve that? So this week you have classes every single day, or every 3 days a week, or whenever you have them. So that's part of your your goals, is to attend class every day, finish your homework, better your mind in that. If you're in a vocational school, again, you're going to be going to class, you're going to be doing hands-on training. Technical school, same thing. If you're like me, I'm pretty much done with school, but I still have lots to do, lots to accomplish, and I still have a lot to learn in my head here. So how can I do that? It's just to continue to try to gain knowledge. So my goal for the long term is to read one book a month. So how am I going to do that? Well, today I've started a book earlier in the week, and my goal is to just read 1 or 2 chapters a day. Very simple. And some of the chapters are really long, some of them are really short, so that's why I say 1 or 2 chapters. Sometimes I read 5 or 6 chapters, but just set goals for your mind and how you're going to better your mind. Attend a seminar, whether that be a online seminar or an in-person seminar. There's plenty of seminars about help with your mental well-being. Seminars for how to manage your money. All these things will help educate you, help you to become a better person, more knowledgeable person, and that's knowledge and experience create wisdom and create a better mind. So set yourself some long-term goals. What do you want to accomplish this year, this month, this week, and then bring it down to the daily level. How can I do that just on a daily level? So maybe every Sunday after church, Sunday evening, winding down for the week, get your kids all set for school. You're getting yourself all ready for the school week. Sit down and just jot down your goals for the week, and then each day how you're going to put all those things that you do every day to achieve your long-term, weekly, monthly, or yearly goals for your mind. And then you go to your body. I mean, there's a ton of things that you can do out there to improve upon your body, work on your body. Not just so much being physically fit, that's part of it, but also eating a healthy diet, getting the proper amount of sleep that you need. So a daily goal would be to set 6 to 8 hour time frame every day that you are in bed, eyes closed, no distractions. Diet, if you have a goal, I want to lose 50 pounds, 25 pounds, 100 pounds. For me, I don't need to lose weight, I just want to tone my body up. So how am I going to achieve that? So I want to lose some of my body fat, my percentage of body fat, bring it down, closer to 15%. Right now I'm, 22, 23%, but I want to bring that down. What can I do on a daily basis to do that? What type of exercises can I do? How many steps do I need to take with my, my Fitbit monitor all that stuff for me? How many calories am I burning? there's a spot right in that app where I can put what my weight is today, what my weight is tomorrow. I don't know what my weight's going to be tomorrow, but I can go back and look to see what my weight was 6 months ago. Just keep track of that. But anyways, you still need to set goals for that. How many calories am I going to burn today? There's plenty of ways. I mean, everybody's different. Typical person burns about 3,000 calories a day, so you need to have at least 2,000, 3,000 calories a day just to maintain just to get up and breathe every day. So, if you want to lose weight, if you want to tone fat, what are your exercise goals? What are your diet goals? And then lastly, what are some things that you want to do to make yourself a better person? How do you want to become a better person? How do you want to build your character to become a better person, become a positive person, become a positive role model? And there's a lot of things you can do. There's plenty of opportunities to volunteer, whether it be with your kids' school, river cleanups, volunteer at a food bank, a soup kitchen. Tons of opportunities. There's not enough people to fill all the volunteer opportunities. Your church, my church, there's tons and tons and tons of opportunities to volunteer, and that will help. A, it'll help network with people, with like-minded people, but also B, it'll help you just to become a better person, to help those that are less fortunate. Another way is to, you've heard the old pay it forward deal. You're driving through fast food line at McDonald's or Starbucks getting a cup of coffee or Dunkin' Donuts or any of those places, and the person in front of you pays for your meal or pays for your coffee, and that's just a simple way that you could pay it forward. It's happened to me a few times. I need to do things like that more often, and there's plenty of other things too as far as pay it forward, pay for the person's groceries in front of you. So many things to do to pay it forward. And then positive reinforcement. I mean, there's not enough positive attitudes, positive people, positive thoughts, positive actions in this world. So be positive, be engaged, be positive, be complimentary towards people. And then if you're in a position where you can reward people for their positivity, for their thoughtless or thoughtful actions, reward them if you can. Give them some sort of recognition. At the least, shake their hand, pat them on the back, thank them, acknowledge them, and just be a positive person towards people. And then, so set yourself some goals. I want to do something nice for somebody at least once a day, and go a little bit beyond just opening a door for somebody, but engage in somebody, engage in conversation, shake their hand, and then just talk to them and be a positive force in their life. And again, set yourself some volunteer goals, some philanthropy goals, some things that you can do to become, to not only better yourself, but better the world that you live in, the town that you live in, the community that you live in. I live on a beautiful, beautiful marsh. The road drains through a ditch, a culvert that runs down the side of my property, and there's a ton of trash that goes in there. So just when you're out for a walk with your kids or just out for a walk, your daily walk, see trash, bring a grocery bag with you. Just throw the trash in the grocery bag so that stuff doesn't end up in the streams and the culverts and into ponds and then eventually into the wildlife that you have behind you. And it's just, there's so many different ways that you can be a positive force, and you're setting a positive example for the people around you, setting a positive example. You're just becoming a better person. So again, very simple. Set yourself some very simple goals that are focused towards the theme of a better mind, body, and soul. So it's just have those 3 sections laid out on a piece of paper. It's very simple. A piece of paper and a pen. I even carry around a little pocket journal. Time that something pops into my head, or if I see an opportunity to better my mind, I write it down so I know, hey, I got to go back and visit this website, or I have to go research more who this person is. If I see a new idea for how I can better my body, get better sleep, write it down. If I come up with a new idea for a new thought of giving back or being a better person, growing my character, write it down. You've got this. And then you got technology too. You've got plenty of opportunities, plenty of applications on your phone that you can just jot things down. Remind you, like I said, set goals in there. Very simple. And I'm in the process of developing an app that will be an achievement app, or a goal setting, and then as you complete your goals, you have an achievement or accomplishment section where you recognize yourself for accomplishing these things. You set goals and you complete them, you're acknowledging something, you're achieving something, you're accomplishing something, and you need to recognize that. And it gives you, I don't know, it just gives you more motivation to do things and accomplish things. And I've talked about this in videos in the past, but anyway, we'll wrap it up now. I'm well into 10 minutes, and I was hoping to keep it a little bit less, but sometimes, like I said, I've got a mind that goes a mile a minute and a mouth that goes even faster. So anyways, subscribe to the channel down below. Visit us at www.patiopondering.com, and stay tuned for more. Thank you. Have a nice day.